What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So, Rachel and I have close communications on what the customer's saying to her, saying to me, and back and forth. So I can give her, my best experience on how to handle certain situations. The majority of the cars we work on are neglected vehicles for the most part. And since we're in the Rust Belt, we're dealing with labor times that don't adjust for the times and the conditions, if you understand what I'm saying. So we're not working on brand new cars, which means that they're fairly new and they come apart very easily because they're not rusted and corroded and oxidized and on and on and on. So recently we've had a customer who keeps saying that the labor time is an hour, right? This is a perfect example for you, that it only pays an hour to do the job. And we're just going to use this vehicle as an example. That the front pipe gasket's bad, it has an engine light on for post-catalyst to lean. And then you get into the job, and I'm going to show this to you. Let me flip it. And the studs are legitimately broke right off because they're so thin. Now this job doesn't pay an hour. This job pays additional materials, time, and skill to do this job, right? So when someone says, oh, well, you only work on it for an hour, and it'll call for a half hour, that's what it takes. So I can't tell you how long it's going to take to do this job. All I know is this isn't part of the labor time and job to do the job when we tell somebody an estimate. An estimate is an estimate. It's not an exact price. When you're finished with the job, that will be your final price. And then some jobs that we can do faster because that's our skill level. But we're entitled to get paid for what we do. So I'll give you an example. Say you make, I don't know, $75 an hour, right? The job that you pay for, the job they're paying you for, only pays an hour. And you're just writing memos or whatever the case may be, and they say, okay, we're going to pay you an hour to do this memo. Well, you do that memo in 10 minutes. Should your employer come to you and say, well, it only took you 10 minutes, so I'm not going to pay you that hour? No, that's because he put in his heart, his soul, his effort, and is doing the best that he can to be efficient at his job and make the company proud. So when a customer says, well, it only took you an hour, so what? It's the way it is. Or it paid 4 hours and you did an hour. So what? It's 30, 40 years worth of experience, and I'm entitled to that. Now I see some YouTube technicians out here that the service writers were asking how long to do a job. That is not the service writer's responsibility to ask the technician how long is it going to take him to do that job. So if the job paid an hour and it took him 3, that mechanic is eating the two additional hours. So service writers don't ask your mechanic how long it's going to take him to do it, because in most cases it's never the labor time that it pays for. And I'll give you a prime example on this car. There's only a certain amount of time that I have to do this job. Wrong ABS sensor, not my fault, customer supplied. Seized wheel bearing in the back. Took longer than necessary to get it apart. On top of tiptoeing around on near rusted out brake lines. Front pipe gasket and spring bolts. Not my fault the customer didn't bring a gasket, now I have to order a gasket. Not my fault that the bolts broke because it's a complete rusty mess under here and requires additional time. So this job that pays 2 hours has been in my shop for half a day, if not longer now. So I don't entertain when customers say, well, come on. No, I don't care. Go someplace else. Go let them stand in their bay all day long waiting for you to bring them the wrong parts, parts that don't fit, your seized parts. It's complete BS. But, I've seen YouTube videos where dealer service writers are coming to the technicians and saying, well, it only pays an hour, so let's do it for an hour. No, they paid 3 hours, get paid for 3 hours. We're here to get paid. Thanks for watching. We're here to get paid. That's what Rachel said yesterday or the other day about the guy that said he wanted to build a relationship. Rachel said that starts with paying you some money. Bye.